The 365 Pro Wrestling.
Have you got your tickets yet for February 22nd in Camel River? What about February 29th in Kitchener? If not, you can get them today at www.365prowrestling.com.
365 Nation, I am here with Joe-Dawg. We're doing the BC Pick'ems today, and this guy makes me laugh. Off air, he just had me in stitches. I encourage every single one of you guys to go to one of his comedy shows, one of his performances, because you'll be in stitches. Joe, how you doing today, man?
Oh, I'm doing great. Thanks for putting me over, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I love doing stand-up, but 365 Pro Wrestling is where I got my start. That's my home, so I'll be there whenever I can.
Hell yeah, man! And today we're gonna do some pick'ems for February 22nd, Campbell River. I'm gonna dive right into it, man. We have a 3-round win, and you're in the main event for the Grand Championship tournament type deal. So our 3 singles matches and the winners all go in triple threat for the title. So I'm going to ask you the winners of those. I'm going to ask you the winner of the tag match, and then who you think is going to be champion. You think you're up for it?
Yeah, that sounds good. I saw the announcement that Dr. Walls made there about the big main event to crown the grand champion. So I'm a big fan of everybody out in BC, and even though I haven't seen most of them wrestle live because I've been here in Ontario, I still think I can, hopefully put up some numbers for some good guesses here.
Hell yeah, man. All right, so the first match is going to be the Golden Boy, Travis Williams versus Liza Hall.
That's a tough one. I've seen Liza here in Ontario. She wrestled in Brantford. I was happy to see her wrestle with her sister. We called her BC Bia and BCC Moss because it's like Bizarro World out there in BC, and Liza can really hook it up. But I don't know. I think I don't know. I don't know if she can come up on top on that one. That's going to be a tough one.
All right, so we're going to give it to Travis Williams. You're saying?
I think Travis might come out on top. He's as much as I love Liza. I don't know. I think he's going to be hard to beat.
All right, man. And in the next match, we have the old greedy bastard Jordy Taylor versus Brett the Body Matthews.
Now, here's 2 guys that are physical specimens. These guys look like they could be on the cover of Muscle and Fitness magazine any day of the week. So that's going to be a close one. But I don't know. I think I got to give it to the Body. It's a close one. It's going to be 3 or 2 and 23-24. So it's going to be close. But I think the Body takes it.
And the Body is 2-0 right now, so it's not a bad guess.
Yeah.
In the third match, we have 2 guys you have seen wrestle in Ontario, Nolan James versus the Born Sinner, Judas Icarus.
That's right. 2 of our favorite action figures on display. 2 of our favorite toys to play with. Those 2 guys, I'll tell you. Nolan James, awesome. Back in the old PWA, which we don't really talk about there, but he was a multiple champion of all kinds of different belts. But I got to give it to Ick. Every time I've seen Icarus wrestle, the guy's just been able to light up anybody he's gone up against. Even if he doesn't come up with a win, he still throws down and puts up a really good fight.
And it's pretty cool because this is actually his BC debut for 365. He was in our first shows. So he's in Ontario before he's wrestled BC, and he's from BC, so that's kind of fun.
Yeah, that is cool. Yeah, good for him. Yep.
And then in the fourth match, we have the tag team titles on the line. We got the Voros twins, Chris and Patrick, versus Haviko and Eddie Osborne.
Well, there's a reason why you guys became the champions. It's because you're a really good, really good tag team, and you guys can lock up with anybody. But come on, we're talking about the twins. We're talking about the Voros twins here. We saw, it was just a few months ago. They had a tryout in the bigs with the Fed, and they did a great job there. So they're such a well-oiled machine of a team that it's going to be hard for you guys to come up with a win. But once again, you guys are the champions for a reason. It's because you're a good tag team. But I don't know. I think I got to give it to the twins. We got to give it to the Voros twins on that one, I think.
I ain't even mad at you. They're a great team, and it's going to be a war for sure.
That's right.
Now, those 4, they count. All of them count. And now, who will be the grand champion when everything's said and done on February 22nd? This one's worth 2 points.
Wow. Well, I don't know. I think that's the tough part is who can last not only through their first match but then into the main event to be crowned the grand champion. And I got to give it to a guy that we've seen has just incredible endurance, and that's Judas Icarus. That guy can. It looks like he can run circles around a lot of opponents, and I think he might just come up as grand champion. And if he does, we'll all be standing behind him and be proud of him.
For sure, man. Well, thank you so much for your time. We'll check back on February 26th, see how you did, and let the world know.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Multiple German suplexes and diving headbutts, man. I'll tell you, 365 Pro Wrestling.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you heard the answers that Joe-Dawg gave me for the pick'ems for February 22nd. Well, you haven't heard Tricky Nicky Martin yet, and he joins me right now. How you doing, Nicky?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm about ready to totally and completely annihilate Joe-Dawg. Head to head, I win.
All right. Well, I'm going to dive right into it. We have 3 matches. They're all singles matches. And those matches, the winners go on to fight for the grand championship. We also have a tag team title match. So I'm going to ask you about the winners for all those and then who you think is going to be champion. You up for it?
Perfect. Let's go.
Perfect. All right, starting things off, we're going to have the Golden Boy, Travis Williams, going one-on-one with Liza Hall.
You know what? I like Gold, but I've also seen Liza in action. It's going to be a tough one, but I think Liza's going to have the edge.
There you go.
Yeah.
And then in our second contest, we have old greedy bastard Jordy Taylor versus Brett the Body Matthews.
Ooh, Brett the Body Matthews against the old dirty bastard.
Old
you know
greedy
what?
bastard, but yeah.
Old greedy bastard. Oh, even better. But you know what? Let me tell you this. I think Brett Matthews is going to come out with the win, but we'll have to see if he's greedy enough to prove me wrong.
All right. So we got Brett Matthews on that. He's 2-0 right now, so that's not a bad pick. Now, a man you've seen wrestle a few times in in Ontario, Nolan James take on another man you've seen wrestle in Judas Icarus.
Ooh, both of which are awesome competitors. You know what? I think Judas was in for a show that I was quite close with. But you know what? I've seen Nolan go head-to-head at the Alpine Club a few times. Oh, my goodness. This would be one of the ones where I'd try to choose a draw, but I'm going to go with Nolan, but just barely.
Nolan James is your pick. Then we have a tag team championship match. We have the Voros twins, Chris and Patrick, taking on Haviko and yours truly, Eddie Osborne.
Oh, my. Twin Magic versus Haviko and wrestling personified Eddie Osborne. Brother, I got to go with you. You and Haviko are going to come out on top. And I think you're going to retain your titles in the process.
I hope so. Those guys are really talented individuals, and they're even more talented as a tag team. So,
I can't disagree. See what I did there?
I liked it. So now in our main event, the 3 winners, you're picking Liza Hall, Brett Matthews, and Nolan James are going to face off in a triple threat match for the Grand Championship. This one's worth 2 points. Who are you going with?
2 points, and I'm going to come out with a surprise because I'm going to go with Liza Hall for the gold and everything. She's taking it all.
There you go. I don't think it'd be a surprise, though. She's very talented and could win any match, any day, any time. So this is a really cool. Any of these 6 guys, girls can win this one. And I'm really excited for February 22nd at the Willow Point Lions Club in Campbell River. Now, I thank you so much for doing this. Would you like to hear Joe-Dawg's picks?
I would love to hear Joe-Dawg's picks.
All right, so I'll keep you on the line here for a minute. In the first match, we have Travis Williams versus Liza Hall. And Nicky Martin went with Liza Hall, Joe-Dawg, Travis Williams. So right away, we're going to have a winner and loser in your guys' pick'ems. And then in the second match, we have Jordy Taylor going one-on-one with Brett the Body Matthews. And both of you guys went with Brett the Body Matthews. And then in our third contest, we have Nolan James versus Judas Icarus. Nolan James was the pick of two magnificent Nicky Martin. Joe-Dawg went with Judas Icarus. So again, a split there on your guys' opinions. In the fourth match, we had the Voros twins versus Haviko and Eddie O. Haviko and Eddie O, chosen by two magnificent Nicky Martin. Joe-Dawg went with the Voros twins. So another split. One of you guys is going to be winning big. One of you guys is not going to be doing so well. And then in the main event, we have one of those 6 competitors from the 3 singles matches winning the Grand Championship. Nicky Martin, you went with Liza Hall. Joe-Dawg, he went with Judas Icarus. So I'm pretty pumped. What are you thinking, Nicky?
I'm thinking either way, get on down to Campbell River for 365, because if I was there, that's the first place I'd be. February 22nd, y'all.
Thanks so much, man. You have a great night, and we'll talk to you again on February 23rd and see how you did.
Oh, 100%. You heard it here from two magnificent Nicky Martin.